Pop. So I'm running around New York City, right? And this story, I wanted to tell it. I think I said something like this in like a live stream or what have you. But anyway, boom. I'm running around New York City. I'm wilding. I'm bugging out. We got a lot of new people on the channel too, so that's kind of sort of why I want to make sure they, most of the time, a lot of the good stuff is towards the end of the live stream. So anyway, boom. I'm running around like a madman, New York City. Pop, I get locked up. Of course, that's gonna happen. It comes with the territory when you running around doing things you shouldn't be doing, right? Always for educational purposes. And we about to use Google Maps and Maxar Technologies in a second, and I just have to shout them out and give them their little attributes, right? And credits. But anyway, I go to this place right here. Well, I'm about to show you. When I get incarcerated, right? Pop. Not that place, this place. They send me here. This is the boat. And it's part of Rikers Island, but I'm hoping this is the boat, right? Because when I was there, this wasn't the name of it. We used to call it MTF3. And I asked a guy that came on my show, Papo, and he was there when we got crowned, like joined what people call a gang the same day. Like I got crowned the correct way because I was already running around claiming something since I was super young. But when I got there, somebody felt like it was done wrong or whatever. I was like, oh, well, just do it. Here we go. Right? But I was already that all over the place for years. So, boom. I meet a guy there, another gang member, right? But we're both young. He's in the sentence side. There was a side where you're sentenced, and then there was the detainees. But like we'll go to recreation and all that, and we'll meet. He was full flesh, like he was kinging. You get it? He was a gang. He was all for it. But at that time, I knew too something about him was fishy. Something didn't sit well with me. Now, fast forward years down, and I said when I saw him, I seen that they was older than me, like by a lot of years, because we in the adults, right? Boom. I said, I don't want to be their age coming to jail or prison. He went upstate while he's doing the same bid for Hamo, right? Pop. I already did a few bids and was up there now, and he's going home after like 20 something or 30 years probably. It was definitely 20, right? Now check this out. My buddy, I know him for years now. I'm in the jail. He's happy I'm there. But I'm claiming another set from Brooklyn called Gangster Killer Kings, GKK, 180 Jeff. He's claiming Latin King Gangsters. Pop, pop. So we wind up at this prison right here, which is a medium A or what have you, is like the closest thing to a max. They bring him down from a max. I get to Riverview. Boom. I'm there before him. Right? I'm running around. Boom. I already got things on Smash. Fox from G Unit. Maserati Fox. And hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly, because some people be like, it's Maserati. Maserati is the car or whatever, right? FO, Fox, Southside, Jamaica. We in the building. Boom. So dumb outs, right? Respectfully, for educational purpose, those that know, all right, Peter, FO. I knew him for being a good dude. I don't know nothing else, right? The blood gang member, apparently, what people want to call these things, right? So check this out. Boom. the guy gets to my jail. Boom. But there's a guy in my videos that everybody's seen, and his name is Van. He's the one that was telling the story about Blue Boy when they was together in Sing Sing, and the whole thing that was going on when Blue Boy was out in the street, right? Check it, because it gets deep. Pop. So now I get into beef with the Kings. I'm king at this time for a lot of years already. Van, that I told you that was telling the Blue Boy stories, and I was going to put a pic of him up there, but it'll take like forever right now. Van is the first crown, so he's the one in charge, but he's my man. Like, Pop, me and him be everywhere together. It's Warpath, Van. As soon as I got to the jail, we spin the yard. Pop, we locked in. It was me and Van Dam, you heard? Facts. They called him Van Dam sometimes because he'll drop kick you like, bah! From a distance. Like, boy's a smart dude, and you can tell just based off his show. I don't know why he stopped posting, but that's for another video. Check this out. Pop, I get to Riverview. Now, I'm the one getting the mother load, like, meaning I'm getting all the work. The, you know, the bud, the dog food, everything. I'm getting it, but so is FO. The Bloods are getting it too. You get it? Pop. So what happens is he's a sneaky dude. So they gave him like a rank, like he was the Prince of New York, apparently, right? Apollo. This is already like years ago. We could talk about some of these people don't even exist no more. Boom. So anyway, they gave him a status of the Prince of New York State. He says, but we're like, how? Plus, before I went up, I was around this dude that was in charge named Sino Sama. And a lot of people were like, oh, I know who he's talking about, the Cuban dark-skinned brother. Boom, he was with me. And that was already getting spread around. Yo, Chapo is Prince, Chapo. And he told me no. So I went upstate when I saw him and he said he was the Prince. I'm already telling Van, like, yo, that's a lie. Right? Boom. He's stunting. Plus, he wasn't even built like that. But it's always dumb people, bro. Like, I'm like, boy, it's soft times 10. I know him for years. He don't put it in. He don't get it in. He don't do nothing. He's just a joker, bro. He look fragile, right? So check it. Because that don't mean nothing, right? But here's the whole thing, what they try to do to try to put me in the infirmary. It made me laugh. Pop. So boom, all along while he's saying he's the Prince, he receives mail. You know how dudes be sending inmate to inmate mail, I guess. I don't know how he got the mail. The kite. Pop, he gets a kite, he's reading it. But behind him is this dude named Cisco. I seen him in the street. He does tattoos. A lot of you guys that are from New York City probably familiar with Cisco, right? Spanish Cisco. He does tattoos. Pop, amazing dude, right? So you meet the funniest dudes in the upstate prison, bro. So Cisco's in his house. So Cisco knows everything that's going on. So Cisco creeps. Pop. Womp. And he reading the letter with him. Pop, he thinks he's alone, but it's like, you are not alone, right? Pop, I'm reading with you. Pop, so Cisco reads it. He takes the letter, throws it at Cisco, peels back, he said, because he explained it like a movie. Pop, he peels back. And he just throws the letter away, and this dude's like, nah, that's my girl. She's talking some crazy stuff. I had told her to get me some shoes. He starts talking about shoes, my dude. Wow. I need a size 7. So anyway, boom. He goes to the yard like he's the Prince of New York still. Like he's the man. You heard? Pop, pop. So nobody was digging him anyway. I was the only one that was like, yo, I know him for years, man. That's bad. But all along, he puts a hit out on me. He wants to get me hit up because I'm running around the jail saying gangster killer, because there was a big rumor that when we get upstate or to the island, like they was going to put work on us, and that never happened, bro. People probably thought about it, insinuate it, but that wasn't happening. When it's different, you get it? When the lion is in front of you, then to just be calling him. When he appears like pop, it's like, oh my God, dude. Right? So check it. There's a dude in the box. Shout out to them, Matanza. And apparently he sends the kite, boom, to this dude to get me out the jail so he could convert the whole set into Latin King Gangsters, right? This is how dudes be set tripping. So you need to stay away from gangs if you're not about it, right? Check it. Your own bros will paralyze you. So they working in maintenance. I'm in my cube because there's cubes in that jail. Fox was there. He was in Fox 1 or 2. His house was actually named Fox. So check it. Boom. I'm in my cube. He comes to my cube one day to fix the light above me. Look how they set you up. But he comes with 2 other kings. But the one king is tiny. The other one already, we got beef. He's Fox man, that king. Fox, they were in the same house and Fox loved them. C, shout out to C though. I ain't got nothing. But we was beefing in the yard already. Like pushed each other, everything. People broke it up, boo. The Bloods were like all eyes on you because Fox was my man. And at that time, I was living on Southside Jamaica. So Fox was like thinking like in his head, boy from Queens. Even though I'm born and raised in Brooklyn and I always rep Brooklyn, I did live in Queens for almost a decade or 2, on and off. You get it? So boom. For a lot of years anyway, bro. I'm not good with math. Well, I am with money math, but anyway, boom. So now the hit is out. He gives Tiny the knife. They don't do it that day because I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? He opened my locker and I found that strange. He's like, bro, you doing good, my G. Can I get some coffee? But he opened it like, boom, like gangster. So I was like, bang, yo, what you doing, bro? What's popping, homie? You bugging, homie? Don't come over here touching. So I flipped. So it got them like, because they already knew me before him. But you see how quick people change for another dude that just comes to the jail. For, you know, for other gangs can understand it, another hack come, or you know, he in that line, or you think he in that line, but he a fraud, and you about to put somebody in a coma for a pepper steak. You get it? So you need to be aware of these things when it comes to gang politics. Because these dudes just try to make way so they could fit in where they normally wouldn't because there's real ones there. But if I get rid of him, I could do what I want here because all of y'all really not like that. He feels. You get it? So boom. He couldn't do that to me. I'm like, what up, gangster killer, everywhere I went. You heard? Like facts. You touch one of mine, I'm tearing up 20 of y'all. What up? To everybody, I was like that. Boom. I went to every table and flipped. Anyway, bro, dudes that was there know, like, boy ain't even lying. To every gang by myself on a mission. Fox was like, all eyes on you, bro. Do what you got to do. Fox, I didn't need it, but he always was like, yo, son, you know the Bloods is with you. I said, you making it worse. And they thinking I'm blood. Facts. So anyway, that's why he started saying that I was blood instead of gangster killer king. He said that it stood for like Latin King killers, you know, like, or something like that. He tried to switch it like, well, dude's a cornball. So Tiny goes to the school the next day. School walking out, pop. Yeah, because don't let these guys tell you they super tough. If you was in a medium or anywhere and you never got your GD or nothing, when that white man said, school walking out, you hustling. Oh, snap. Yo, the door. Facts. Tell me I'm lying, bro. But we'll be tough with another inmate. And you know, me, I'm at forfeit too. I'm not exempt, but let's get it, right? Pop. This Pepe gives Tiny a bone crusher. Big, super big, bro. Tiny goes to the school and he's like, yo, let me holler at you in the bathroom. We go to the bathroom because Tiny was my man, but he ain't nothing tiny about him. He mad big. Boom. And he put in a lot of work. Now, I got his chain on because we used to lend each other jewelry if you could hold it. You know what I'm saying? If you could rock like that. So I had rocked it to the VI and I never gave it back to him. It was like 3 or 4 days already. I had it. Boom. So now, boom. Tiny's like, yo, you know there's a hit out on you. and Chapel gave me this to hit you up with it, and we was gonna do it yesterday, but the CO started looking or something like that. He was like, that Chapel said, forget about it. Remember, even though I was loud, I wasn't screaming for the CO to look. Like, I knew the CO was all the way over there, and I looked at it like they're my peoples. You get it? I wasn't thinking nothing like that. For the one time, I lacked. You get it? I lacked, but I looked at them like they soft. You get it? And Tiny, what he did in the bathroom, bro, he got on his knees and he was like, you'll always be my first crown, bro. Remember, I'm not the first crown of the jail, but people looked at me like if I was, with respects to Van. A lot of dudes that was around me looked at me like, you the man. You get it? Because Van was my boy, so they looked at it like it's War and Van. You get it? So, and I got my base for authority and militant with Kings is super high. You get it? Like, I don't play no games with mines as far as nobody's violating them. Nobody, like, if that's what we doing, that's what we doing. And I'm just telling a story for educational purposes so that you stay away from gangs, my buddy. So anyway, Pop, Tiny starts crying. And he's like, yo, here. He goes to give me the knife. I'm like, nah, you take that, bro. I got to carry that back and all that right now. I'm not with none of that. That could be a setup. Now I'm leery. So, boom, on the way out of school, we see Chapel. Like, Tiny, you know, he cried. We hugged. Boom, I love you. Good looking. Don't worry about it. It's lit. Boom, check it. He's trying to get Van out the jail, too, this same Chapel. He wants to step Van down from being the first crown. This dude is a snake. One Pepe came and created havoc. Van is like, I'm not doing it. I'm not stepping. Don't do that. Don't do that. I said, none of y'all better decide with this cornball. Boom. So I told him, go to the yard at 6 o'clock. When I seen him in the hallway, he said, boy, I think I said, yeah, all right, bro. I said, yo, go play the yard at 6 o'clock, bro. I don't know. He looked at my face and I said, yeah, bro, play the yard, bro, at 6 o'clock, bro. Make sure you there, boy. Facts. Boom. I left. I don't know if somebody told him, because a lot of my Blidak friends and a lot of Bloods knew, like, war's gonna twist them. So I don't know if somebody looked out for him because they felt bad. There's always good and bad people and everything, you get it? But he did a Pepe move and he could have got me killed for something that wasn't valid. You get it? Boom. Or just wanting to be greedy with power. And he was going home. He covered his tattoo. He had a crown in his back. He put a dragon on it, bro. You a Pepe. That means you never gonna rep KING again. That means when you leave, you leaving that behind. Now, there's people that agree with that, and you can leave it in the comment section. If you leave the jail, leave that behind. That's for jail, right? But in paperwork, it don't say that. It says that that's forever. You don't got to be involved with every activity. That's why I respect the dude like Blue Boy or anybody that's 100 years old and still has the same beliefs. Because if he leaves, then we look at him like a coward. Like, I thought that was forever. Number one, there's rules. Who said you could leave? You got your walking papers? People are just leaving all these things, bro. You used to get, respectfully, your whole dome piece out of here, right? And this is for educational purposes, but tell me how you feel. Because I always felt like, you know what? He's not supposed to leave. No matter if he's 100 years old. He grew that. The belief and the way of life of a lot of that with no glorification is beautiful if carried the right way. You probably don't know because you probably never read it all. But if I was to read it to you, you'd be like, wow, bro. Right? But it's just people. It's not literature. It's people are bad. Right? So check this out. Boom. He signs into PC. On top of that, he covered his tat. I was tight. You covered your tat. You don't plan on going to the street with that or none of that. You know you can't hang with that in the town, homeboy. Facts. Boom. So he used it that whole time. That's the way I feel. You used it. Pop, to survive. Smoke cigarettes. Live. Right? And now, F them. Pop. That's wrong. That's the way I look at it. But anyway, we all got our different way of thinking. You heard? Every head has a different world. Pop in it. So anyway, he signs into PC. Pop, because he only got a few days to go home. I'm like, yo, he signed in? The Cisco was like, bro, he signed in right there. He went straight up to the police, boo. He said, yo, they want to kill me in this jail, boo. I got beef with the head Latin Kings, boo. And he was out of there, bro. Transferred just like that, bro. And put in solitary confinement under the ground, wherever the hell they took him to do the remainder of his bid, bro. Do you think that was a coward move or a smart move? And do you look at me any different because I feel that if a person is older, I don't glorify gangs, and everything I do is to try to stop people from joining gangs. And like, you know, we follow the rules and regulations of the platforms. But it's just the mere fact that there's no way I'm going to stop believing in something that I grew up as a child, as a youngin'. There's nothing you could do to me, not even the people that are in it. You get it? Could tell me, yo, you no longer that. And if you're a real one in your head, you're like, oh, you bugging? You feel me? So I just look at it like a coward move. And what he did was definitely coward-like. But if anything, I would like for anyone to get out of this is that sometimes when you think that your so-called people got your back, they're the first ones that's waiting for you to turn your back so they could put holes in it. So be aware of your surroundings, and to keep yourself even more safe, don't ever join a gang and stay out of prison. Thank you for tuning in to On The Lockout. Let me know in the comment section what you think about what I just said.